There's just some people, I think, who have a lot of bad things happen to them. Just one misfortune after the other. And, what they don't see is that everyone else kind of goes through that same misfortune, just in different levels. And everybody, has to deal with whatever it is that they have to face on a day-to-day basis. My brother is one of those people that I am always somewhat concerned about too, because he's just a survivor. I mean, he's gone through so much in such a young age, everything from asthma to falling out the window of our apartment building when he was like 4, and getting into car accidents and all these things. And sometimes he can get down about it. And in one conversation one night, he had called me wondering, like, well, why am I still even alive? I mean, so many times I've escaped death, and yet I'm still alive and I should have been dead already. And I try to tell him that, you got to look past whatever has happened to you, because those are the things that make you stronger. And, it's hard to see what other people are going through when you're the one that's going through things. But, so I wrote this poem for him just to kind of let him know that, he's not alone and that we all face things. But I guess it's how we respond to these type of tribulations that makes us amazing. So, this is the poem. At 4 years old, when you fell from the second-story window trying to catch a football from the top of the dresser, honestly, I thought you were a goner. At 18, you were riding shotgun the day irresponsibility talked you into a joyride, the car becoming as mangled as your decision-making. Honestly, I wondered how you walked away alive. Now add those to the countless times your asthma has made chariots of hospital gurneys, pushed to the ER with the same gasping breath you used to ask yourself, what if this is it for you? Dear George, God isn't done with you yet. I know the heaviness of this world have made atlas of your shoulders, and you've grown tired of being told to lighten up. You've grown tired of your eyes sagging like a leaking roof, and all you've got are shot glasses to catch the flood, but it's never enough. You're drowning in your own sorrow. You've gone overboard and quickly sinking. Now you're chugging down every shot glass one party at a time, thinking you can stop the drowning by drinking you with your 9 lives. The lottery winner of endless second chances, your inhaler in one hand, a bottle of whiskey in the other, taunting God to make up his mind, because tight-roping that fine line is a balancing act of asking why God spares you from death, but has yet to reveal why you're meant to be alive. Maybe that's why you told me after that car crash you sometimes feel like you were supposed to die, but you are no accident. You were not made of the same haphazard materials you often use to make your choices. Your heart is not a quilt of rags holding on to past mistakes that have puddled on the floor. Did you know 90% of the human body is made of the same elements as stardust? Don't you see? Your story was already written in the universe before you were born, and though you may feel as worthless as a single piece of coal in this locomotive world, you should know there are diamonds inside you if only you push yourself a little harder. Keep grinding until the shine is all that's left, because it's that glitter of hope that makes it worth the sweat. It's the most jagged rocks to give your climbing legs a sturdier place to land. And struggle is just the mountain's way of saying I'll trade you an amazing view for your calloused hands. And though the view of this world from beneath your covers makes it hard to understand, know this: we are all broken. We are all the fragments of everything we've ever shattered, so we have to believe that faith is the glue that keeps it all together. It is a halo I wish you could wrap your head around, so when the mountains say climb, you flex your mighty and say I'd rather move you out the way when the wind blows. You puff your asthmatic chest and blow the wind back when you fall again. You scoff at the ground and say try harder, because God isn't done with you yet. To the snooze button, to the minimum wage, tell him God isn't done with you yet. To the medications, to the emergency room nurses who know you by name, tell them God isn't done with you yet. To the car crash, to the pain, tell them God isn't done with you yet. To the liquor bottles, to the drowning, tell them God isn't done with you yet, because greatness is the measure of purpose we pursue while running from death, and you have more lives on your chest than your collapsing lungs could ever give, so take it all in, one victorious inhale at a time, and maybe then, baby brother, you'll finally know what it's like to live.